come to your desktop and you have to select one area in your screen, okay, on your desktop. So what I did, once Office 2010 minimized, I selected this portion of my window. Okay. Now when I release my mouse after selecting, automatically this part gets okay. So normally, if you have to take a screenshot, you take first you will click the print screen button on the keyboard, then you will open Picture Manager, paste it, and then crop it. Right. But in this case, what I did is I simply clicked on Insert Screenshot button. When I clicked on Screenshot button, the window minimized, and I got my desktop. So I can select any portion of my screen, the entire screen or part of it. And then when I release it, this comes up. Okay? Okay. So this was the first one, which is called as a built-in screen capture tool. Second is broadcast presentation. I say be at many places at once. This is a big one actually. Have you had a scenario wherein you are at one place giving a presentation? Okay, for example, if I'm giving a presentation for your college, but at the same time, I am visible to many of the students at the same time, maybe any part of the world. Is it possible? Yeah? Video conferencing. Okay. Any other way out? Everything, if I change the slide here, the same thing happens there. On their computers. Okay, anything else? It's now down. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, exactly. Okay, anything else? Sorry? Okay. Nothing? Cloning. Cloning? Cloning who? Me? Okay. Well, this is possible with Office 2010. This is something called as broadcast presentation. Wherein, if I am giving a presentation in this college, okay, and if I first set up my entire presentation in such a way that whenever I change the slide here, the same gets reflected to other colleges. So I'll tell you how it works. The demo is out here. Okay. As I opened PowerPoint 2010, I got my presentation file. It's open out here. Now, when I click on slideshow, I can see something called as broadcast presentation. Right? I clicked on that. I clicked on broadcast presentation. As in when I clicked on that, I got this thing coming up, which gives me an idea. Broadcast slideshows to remote viewers who can watch in a web browser. Okay, so when I say broadcast presentation, basically entire presentation will be visible to all the viewers, remotely in their web browsers. I'll give you an idea of how it works. Okay, when I clicked on it, I got this window coming up wherein I have to simply click on Start Broadcast. Okay, you can see the button out there, Start Broadcast. When I clicked on it, it is now connecting to the PowerPoint broadcast service, okay, which is the web server basically. So after that, this thing comes up, wherein I have to actually put in my username and password. So you need to actually have Hotmail or Live ID for the service. So if you have it, you can simply put in your email address and password. I clicked on OK. Once I did that, I got the screen coming up wherein it's right now preparing to broadcast. So what it does is basically it first caches up all the slides from your presentation to the web server. Okay. So right now it's preparing to broadcast. Here it has reached 95%, and then sorry, depending upon the number of slides you have. So let's say approximately for this presentation, if I have around 24 slides here, for this example, it takes around 2 minutes. What is in that? Okay. Okay. So here it reached the ending of it, and here in the next slide, I got this link coming up. I simply need to copy this link and send an email to all the viewers who want to watch it. Okay, so let's say I copied this link and I gave it to a college somewhere in US. Okay, I emailed that guy. So all the students who are there in the seminar hall will be able to see the same presentation by clicking on that link, if you can see in the center. They simply have to go on this link and entire presentation, me speaking, everything would be visible. Okay, and basically whenever I change a slide here, the same thing will get reflected there. Okay, so in this case, this is called as a broadcast slideshow, like this. So the front end which I see is the browser, and the back end which I see is a PowerPoint application. Okay, so here you can see it's a browser. The same slide is there in the background. Okay, so when I hit enter and the slide changes, the same thing gets reflected in the web browser. So let's assume a scenario wherein you are in a presentation and I am somewhere else in India. Okay, you are in Bombay, I am in Calcutta. the knowledge. Now, when I set up the entire thing of broadcast presentation, and when I give you the link, you click on the link, and you should have actually internet connection for that. You need to have a connection of internet for this. Once you have got this, you can click on that link, and automatically the same slide which you see out here opens there in your web browser. When I click enter, the same thing gets reflected in your computer. Okay? But this thing requires a connection of internet. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. So everyone understood this one? Doubts, queries you have?
Does it require any other this thing, software or hardware?
No. It only requires Office 2010 and internet.
Any XP or whatever?
Nothing. Anything.